Welcome back for day 2 of our 7-day drawing challenge. Today we're going to move over to Clip Studio Paint to do our silhouettes. But before we get started, I wanted to let you know I've got a Gumroad file with all of the silhouettes that we'll make today that you can download for free. And you can follow along with my silhouettes for the drawing portion of the video. Link in the description. I'm going to do this a little differently today. There's a tool that I like in Clip Studio called the Lasso Fill. This is the icon here. It's like a little word bubble. So we're going to grab Lasso Fill, grab black again. I think I'm going to use a dark gray instead. So the cool thing about it is, when you make your selection with the Lasso Fill, it fills it in. It's kind of neat. It makes it a little faster when you're doing your silhouettes. And then we can always come back in and finish with the brush. I usually will use the ink brush. It's called the G pen or the real G pen, but we can make some wacky shapes. Throw some bumps here and there. We can be more abstract in throwing around our shapes, and maybe we get some happy accidents. Again, we fill in our spots of negative space. And if you don't have Clip Studio and you're still working in Photoshop, you can do a similar technique. Hit L for lasso and make your selection, and then to fill the selection we hit Alt backspace. So extra step, but you can do the same thing. Continuing on, just making shapes, adding bumps. Again, filling in the negative space. Trying not to repeat the same shapes I did last time. Now I'm speeding up the video about 500%, and I'm going to give you a choice. You can either try to keep up with the high-speed video and throw shapes around, just kind of go crazy, see what you come up with, or you could follow the link in the description and download the free Gumroad file. If you're still with me, I'm just filling the page up, trying to give us the most options possible and inspiration for the draw over portion of the video. A lot of chances at success. Let's keep going, crank them out. A couple of hotkeys. The C key toggles transparency with the Lasso Fill tool or with any tool that you have, working as an eraser. And the X key toggles the primary and secondary color swatches. We'll just be sticking with the dark gray right now. Okay, let's fill in this last little bit of space here. Okay, this page looks full. Now let's see if we can combine some of these shapes like we did in day 1. So I'm going to grab this guy here with the selection tool, M for selection, and then grab the lasso. I'm going to grab a few more and put them on a different layer. Copy and paste. Now we will try to smush them together and see if we can come up with something new. I like this guy. Control T to spin it around. So I grabbed him with the lasso tool, then hit K for the move, and then Control Alt drag to make a copy of the selection. Then Control T to manipulate, just like Photoshop. So grab this guy again, spin him around. Let's see if we can make him fit. So just mash them up however you want. You can use my silhouettes or your silhouettes and just combine them. Combine mine with yours. You can make a whole new sheet just with mine, combining them. Turn them upside down, manipulate them. Sideways, stretch them out. We'll do a few more here. This guy looks kind of like a chicken. That seems to be a common theme with my silhouettes, chickens. Let's do a couple more. Just trying to find the shape. That looks pretty good. Then I merge the layers down. I really like that guy there. So now I'm just organizing them, putting them in a little row here. Once you have the silhouette selected, just hit K to drag it around to position it where you want. Then just hit M again to take us back to the lasso tool. Let's make this one a little bigger. And our last one over here, lasso. Control T, make it a little bigger. Let's put that guy right there. Okay. Now, let's get started on our draw over. I really like the drawing algorithm in Clip Studio a little better than Photoshop. It just feels better. Right now we're going to reduce layer opacity, 40-50%. Do the same thing on the first layer, 40%-ish again. And we're going to start with this layer. We're going to grab an ink pen today. Let's make a new layer right there. Drag it right down on top of it, and let's get to it. Oh, let's grab our ink pen tool. I like the real G pen or the G pen. They're both great. And let's get started. Let's go with black and just draw over this guy. See what kind of creature we can come up with. Give him a beak. Start with the bird. If you're not already, I encourage you to draw along with me. Go to the link in the description, grab the Gumroad file of the silhouettes, and just give it a shot. I'm thinking about the form a little bit. The application for this, again, is going to be cartoon, stylized animation. I want to keep it... I don't want to go crazy with the lines. Just enough lines to convey the form of the character. But there's no wrong way. You can do it however you want. We just want to draw. We're just trying to draw every day. That's really the whole mission here. Feel free to erase. If it's not right, erase it. Make it right. Again, C will take us to transparent to use as an eraser with the current brush. And C again toggles us back. All right, that one's done. Next one. That looks like a big lip. Let's make that his mouth. And you don't have to stick to the silhouette. It's just a guideline. It's just there to give us something to start with. Go inside the line, go outside the line. However you feel. Just draw. That's it. Just try to relax and have fun. If it's not working, move on to the next one. So I put these little contour lines on the horn to kind of convey the form. Next. This one's interesting. It looks like a creature wearing a hat, maybe. What do you see? Chin, mouth. Give him a little tiny dot eye. Center line on the head. Brow ridge. Okay, let's hit tab again to go full screen. So we have no distractions. Just the brush and the silhouette. That one's done. Let's give this guy multiple eyes. Give him a third set of eyes. Give him a little like horn on his head, a little thorn horn. Kind of an insect adornment. It's kind of weird. Okay, put these little wrapping lines for his little skin folds, a couple warts sprinkled about. Using line weight to show the undercuts, shadow under the eye. Done. What do we got? Where to next? Let's keep going. This is where reference would really help me, had I got some, but we're just going from imagination today. So we might end up making some repetitive shapes. That's okay. I'm just chilling today. I'm just kind of drawing whatever I see. If it ends up being the same as the last one, it's fine. Just trying to get our drawing time in for the day. It's just a bonus. If we come up with something cool, that's just a bonus. This is going to be like a teddy bear alien. An evil teddy bear alien creature. Give him some angry eyes. No nose. Some wrapping lines on his chin, neck, and his dewlap. I was going to go sharp, but I think we'll keep this guy a little softer. Give him some wrinkles on his forehead. Okay, that's kind of cool. I like this guy. This is something. Something's here. Just start with his mouth. Try to find the eyes. Give him a little nose. Little wrinkles on his neck. I'm excited about this one. I'm really speeding through it, though. I should slow down a little bit. But we're just making designs. It's not meant to be a finished drawing. These are just ideas. If we like one of these ideas, we can take it further and actually slow down and take our time and make something a little more finished. But that's not what this is about. Just having fun drawing. Give him some hair strands or some like plate hairs. Some bumps on the top of his head. Add some more contour lines to show the form a little better. Around his neck. That's kind of cool. This is kind of a simple guy here. Let's try a lower eye placement for a change. I'm using a Wacom large tablet that's like 10 years old, but I've been using the same tablet for 10 plus years, but use what you got. You don't need a fancy Cintiq to draw. Just a simple Intuos used small. The Wacom 1 is supposed to be pretty good. I haven't tried it yet. Put a little highlight in his eye. Okay. Give him a little bump out. Make his mouth a little bigger. Give him a tooth. Give him a couple teeth. Yeah, it looks good. Next, our robot. I need to practice my hard surface drawing. But we'll push through this. It's good to get out of your comfort zone occasionally. C to erase. That doesn't look right, so let's fix it. So I'm thinking about the planes of this robot's head. What's facing us? What's turning away? Not sure if that's going to be his eye. Perspective is off on this. I'm not going to make a big deal about it. I'm just working on design. If we like it, if we really like the design, we'll take our time, slow down, get the perspective right. Okay, I'm not really feeling this design, but we're going to power through it, see if we can make it work. But if it doesn't work, we just move on and move on to the next one. This is just meant to be a fun little exercise. Some of them are going to be garbage. If we can find one or two that we like, success. If we have fun drawing, that's a success. This whole thing is just about getting drawn again. Anything other than that is a bonus. This looks like something out of Dr. Seuss a little bit with the hair squiggly. Give him a cheekbone, a little ear, lizard ear. Next. Okay, let's keep going. This looks like a caricature human face, like the man on the moon. Let's try to get away from that. Give him a hawky kind of mohawk. Try some different eye placement. We'll go multiple eyes on this guy. Colored in, I'll leave a highlight. Okay, that looks kind of cool. Nose, mouth. Let's move on to the other side. This is meant to be a relaxing exercise just to start drawing again. Really, you don't have to even think. Just draw whatever you feel on the silhouette. If you want to completely not use the silhouette, that's fine too. It's just a starting point. Give him some bags under his eyes. Some little spiky things. Okay. That looks pretty good. Next. Give him an ear. Long neck. Okay, I wasn't feeling that one. This guy looks like a veiled chameleon. Give him his veil. Put some little notches on it. Give him a long kind of crooked neck. Some wrinkle lines on his chin. Little tiny eye. Highlight. Ear. Okay. A few more. Let's see where we're at. I encourage you guys to draw along with me. Go to Gumroad, download the free silhouette file, and just draw along with me. I'd love to see what you come up with. This guy looks like a Muppet. Let's add some wrinkles on his neck and chin. More contour lines to show the form. That's something. Looks like a classic startings of a crab creature. Let's go with it. Crab guy, crab creature. Again, give yourself permission to draw badly. It's okay. The more you draw, the better you'll get. Just don't give up. That guy looks okay. How many do we have left? 7 left. Let's keep pushing through. I'm going to make this guy's mouth right here. Give him like a snail eye on the end of the tentacle. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of cool. It's something a little different. Again, wrapping lines on the neck to convey the form, the cylindrical form of the neck. Again, underneath the eyes. Give him some little dots. That guy's kind of cool. 6 more to go. And I forgot we do have another sheet of, I think, 6 or 7. Got like a froggy lump. Simple enough. That kind of looks like clown lips. We'll give him some patterns on his head. Couple bumps. I don't know what this is. Maybe a rhino type of horn. Throw his chin in there, ears up high. Okay, we're going to fast forward through these next couple till we get to the next one that I like. Okay, false alarm. I like this next one. This could be cool. Let's change it up. Let's put the mouth way up here. The eyes way over here. We've kind of already done that, but I don't know. This square design is a little different. Kind of like a whale mouth hammerhead style. Throw a center line in there. Put some little wrinkles on his mouth. And using the little bird shape wrapping lines on his neck to convey the form. Give him some small antennae on his head. I'm using wrapping lines to convey the form. I like that guy. That's different. Now, how do we tackle this guy? Where do we put the eye at? What looks right? There is no right. Just have fun. I know I keep saying that, but I don't want you to stress. I don't want you to stress about this. Drawing should be fun. This is just for us. Give him his little chin. Give him a couple little doodads, little frills on the back of his ear. Maybe that is his ear. Put some brow lines. Okay, 2 left on this sheet. So that's the guy's head. Little tiny eye. Simple enough. Final guy. But not really. We still have a whole nother sheet. This guy's got a long neck. See, I didn't stick to the silhouette. Little mouth. Give him multiple eyes. I like multiple eyes. Why not? It's simple. Simple enough. Put his little collarbone in. Let's take a quick peek. How many we have left? 5. Yeah. There's only 5 more. We can knock that out. Don't give up. Never give up. Never surrender. Galaxy Quest. Okay, this guy has like these giant whaley mandibles. A whale crab mandible creature. With slight different flair. Spikes. Contour lines. Not sure what's going on with his eyes. He's got these little feelers. Some plating. He's a crustacean, so he's got a shell. So I'm kind of I'm running out of ideas at the moment. I need to pull up some crab reference. Reference. But because I want to just finish through this and power through it, we're just going to go from whatever's in the mind. Here we got another one that's similar, but let's try to change it up. I feel a little better about this one. There's something about it. It's similar to the previous with the mouth, but let's move him. Let's move his eyes. Let's give him regular, more humanoid eyes. Add some plating. Yeah, that's cool. That's kind of neat. He's done. Here's my chicken guy. That's what he looks like, an alien chicken. Does he have a beak? My alien chicken. Let's give him a beak. A little teeny tiny beak. Yeah, that's a good spot for the eye. Finish up his beak. Give him kind of a furry feather exterior. Okay. Little bird creature there. Little chicken alien. Alien chicken. I like this. This feels good. Let's add a plane to the top of the head. Give him an eye on the side here. This guy's kind of sleek. Yeah, it looks kind of cool. Kind of has like a lizard, like a slight shark profile. I like it. It's kind of sleek looking. Simple design, but I think it works. Not real happy about the nostrils. I'm not sure if I'm going to get rid of those or not. Give him some plating. Some big scales on his side jaw. I like that guy a lot. One left. Home stretch. Maybe like an anteater with a snout. Big ear again. Kind of like day one, but it's okay. It's going to happen. Some contour lines on the nose. Give him a cheekbone. Little tenderly hairs coming off him. This one kind of reminds me of Alf from the 80s sitcom. Add some shag. Color in his eye. Yeah, that looks good. Call it done. Okay, it looks like we made 28 designs today. Well done. Let's go over our favorites. Okay, my favorites. Let's see here. I've got a couple that I really like. So I'm going to put a number by them just like yesterday. And in the comments below, put favorite and the number of your favorite. And I will, if there's enough interest, I will make a full video, redraw the character with a body and a spacesuit or whatever we come up with, and we'll do a cel-shaded render of them. So again, put favorite and the number of your favorite, and we'll see what happens. This guy here is number 1. I also like this guy here. Number 2. Here's number 3. This guy right here. Let's jump to the next page because I really like this guy here. This will be 4. And this guy will be number 5. Leave your favorite in the comments below with the word favorite and the number of your favorite. And the top pick will do a full redraw with cell shaded render. I had a great time today. Thanks for joining me. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for day 3 of our 7-day drawing challenge. Thanks for hanging with me, guys.